sure this is connected. I think we're live. I'm hoping we're live. I'm hoping this is work. All right, cool. We're up. Hey hackers, how we doing? How we doing? Um, why am I live at 1:30 at my time? Because I feel like it. I need to find my AirPods so I can listen to the audio, but I can't exactly remember where I put them. Um, so I guess I'm gonna just use the wired ones. I know. I'm so sorry, guys. It's the wrong earbud. So I know it's like, um, yeah, 1 o'clock in the morning. But I was like, hey, you know, I got a 2 hour delay tomorrow. Why not stream? Uh, so I'm gonna let the Discord know that I'm streaming. I'm also going to make sure that, you know, what's this called? The audio is working. So that way I'm not just streaming and, you know, you guys can't hear anything I'm saying or. Okay, cool. The audio is working. Awesome. So let me copy this link and go on the Discord and let the people know who don't have notifications on. If you guys don't have notifications on, you gotta turn notifications on. You can tell I'm kind of just stalling so I can send the live on YouTube thing. Live on YT. You know what? I'll just do an at here so that way I'm not pinging everyone online because it is 1:30 in the morning. So I would just do at here because I want to disturb people. At here. There you go. Awesome. So we are doing screenshots for the rat today. We're getting screenshots. Cool. Yeah, so if you guys aren't caught up, let me catch you guys up to speed. Let me go ahead and try to slide my chair over and let me go on my screen. This is the Discord, by the way. If you guys have not seen the Discord, it is linked in the description always. So definitely consider checking it out. But I'm going to quit. Oh, I almost quit OBS. That would have been terrible. Why? What am I thinking? What is wrong with me? So this is the GitHub page for OnlyRat. Definitely check it out. It's a very cool project that we're working on. If you don't know what a RAT is, it's basically remote access toolkit, right? We're basically developing malware to establish remote access to computers. Pretty cool. Right now, I just released version 1.4. So what is so cool about version 1.4? Well, first of all, if you guys need to download it, here are the requirements, and then here is the instructions on how to install it. But for those of you guys who already have it installed, you can simply just go on your OnlyRat and whatever your... Oh, whoops, let me get out of the downloads directory. Oh, okay, let me just control... Yeah, alright, sorry, I was confused. Yeah, so you guys can simply open your OnlyRat, right? And then hit U to update. Again, it's already up to date. You can also type out update and it will update. Again, mine's already up to date, but if you guys don't have it up to date, you guys can simply update it. Pretty cool. So what did we install? So last stream we got the keylogger, and today I just have the grab keylogs function so that way we can grab the keylogs. So I can actually show you guys how this works, right? If we go on our target computer, I can delete the keylogger stuff real quick so that way you guys can see. We actually don't need this file or this file either. Cool. So this is like the default, you know, Windows computer. There's clearly nothing here. So let's actually install the keylogger onto our target, right? I can actually do a quit. Let me partition this. Some of you guys were asking what the heck is that partition file? The partition file is basically this partition.sh. It basically prevents me having to re-download this off of the GitHub. It just updates the code with my source code, so that way I don't have to update it without like making a new version and stuff. Basically, it just puts me in the same position that you guys are going to be in. But you guys don't need that file. You can just update it when the versions come out. Cool. So let me make sure this is up to date for you guys. I'll just do Keylogger, get update Keylogger. So you guys have the latest version of the Keylogger. Cool. Let me go ahead and actually repartition this just to make sure. All right, cool. So we have the latest version. Awesome. So to install the Keylogger, you can just choose option 1 to install the Keylogger on your target. So we can hit option 1. It's going to prep the Keylogger. Keylogger is prepped. Then install. You can see that it downloaded over there, but it's going to install the Keylogger and install our controller. Then it's going to install it successfully, and then it's going to tell you restart the computer to execute. Right. We do have a restart PC options. Actually, if you do help, it'll show you the restart target PC option. So you can simply run that to have this file that's in the startup menu execute to start it up. Cool. And you can see that in our temp directory, I can actually make this. Whoa. There you go. So in our temp directory, you can see we have a PS1 file, and that should be good. So if we, I don't know if I want to go all the way through, so I'm just going to run this just to simulate the startup, right? And you'll see. Oh, did I forget to have it create that icon? I did, yeah. That's for future. So I guess I need to do one quick fix, actually. Yeah, so today we're doing screenshots, but one thing I need to do is have it create and we need to have it create a. Oh yeah, how do you create a file without oh, you can use the double thing, right? Yeah, okay. So what we can do in our keylogger.ps1. All right, yeah, so we have this. So we can simply just do a quick echo empty strings and append it to our file right here. Yeah, that should be good. Cool. So let's push that to the GitHub. Cool. So Keylogger fix, I guess. Cool. And then, yeah, so we can try reinstalling the Keylogger again. So we can choose option 1 and reinstall the Keylogger. Cool. So it's installed and it's going to say restart computer to execute, right? We're not going to restart the computer, but we can just do this to simulate it. And it should create a log file somewhere. So if I type out hello, there you go. So it's being typed out. I think that's working. You know what? Let's restart it just to make sure that it's going to be working properly. I'll delete this red row file, and I'll go into a terminal and choose option 3. And you'll see that it'll send the command to restart the computer on our target. So let's make sure this is actually working before we just move on. Cool. So it should restart momentarily. It said less. Yeah. Okay. There it is. So we do have the ability to remotely restart the computer. It's actually kind of cool. So we can let it restart, do its thingy. Come on, Windows. Yeah. I want to make sure this is actually working. Cool. So we can put the password in for our user, and when we log in, we should be able to see the keylogger starting to be run. Okay, Windows is, taking its sweet time. This is why I'm on Linux. All right, so if I do, you should be able to see the command prompt thing, I guess. I don't really know. So we'll open up two file explorers, one on the left, one on the right. Cool. So this is going to go to this PC. All right, and then we're going to go to our local disk. All right, yes, I think that command line right there is the keylogger attempting to run. So we'll go to users, our red row user, app data, roaming, Microsoft, Windows, and then we need to go to the start menu, the programs, and then the start. Yeah, so that's our controller right there. Now we do this basically the same thing, but instead of going to the roaming, we need to go to the local and then the temp directory. And then there should be a user.log file in here. Okay, so it's not creating that log. Oh, there it is. It created it. Cool. Oh, so it does work. Awesome. So if we type out hello world, subscribe to Cosmodium CS, right? So if we type something out like this, we can close this. We can see that in our log file, it's going to save this. So it's going to say subscribe to Cosmodium CS. I did some backspaces and stuff, but you guys get the idea. So you can see it actually logged those keystrokes that we typed out. So what we can do on our attacker computer is we can go in the help menu and we can see we have a grab keylogs option. Just to show you that this is legitimate and I'm not cheating, I'll go into my downloads folder now. And okay, that's just the thumbnail of this video, but you can see that the download's empty. In fact, I'll CD into the home directory, move that out of my directory, CD back into the downloads directory, and if we list, there's nothing in our downloads directory. Cool. So what we can do on our rat is we can actually grab our keylogs, right? So we can choose option 2, download our keylogs. So it will try to create that downloads directory. It already exists, and then it'll save our logs to our download directory and then rewrite the log file. So if we go into our downloads directory, before when we listed, nothing would show up. Now if we list, there's a red row.log. That's the name of our computer.log, right? And if we just cat out that red row.log, it's going to say the subscribe to Cosmodium CS thing that we typed out. Awesome. We can get keystrokes. And if we now check the attacker computer, if we look at the log, it will be empty because we don't want the file to get too big or anything. So we have a keylogger working on the computer. Awesome. Now what we can do is start getting screenshots. So I have some PowerShell code. We don't have to worry about the keylogger anymore. We have a screenshot.ps1. I'm going to have to modify some of this code, but basically what it can do is get screenshots of the computer. So I'll copy this, right, and I'll open up a terminal. We can CD into our downloads directory, all right, and what I'll do is I'll open up a new start directory right here. Cool. So I'll CD down here, put that up there, go into our downloads directory, and we can see our downloads directory is empty. But if I were to paste this PowerShell code into our okay, interesting. All right, why does that give us an error? Interesting. So if I do get screen capture, it's going to say error. All right, so why is it giving this error? Unable to find type Windows stop forms. Oh, do we need like an admin? do we need to be administrator? Is that what it is? If we close this and then run as administrator. So we're going to have to figure out how to use that run as command. And if we can figure out how to use that run as command as well, we can apply that into our other pieces of malware. So users, red row, downloads, cool. So if we paste this in here, null valued expression. All right, so let's go on to this thing, right? If we just get this section right here, and we just paste, where's our Windows computer? There it is. All right. So if we clear all that, just paste this. There you go. So now if we do a get screen capture, so that doesn't work. I swear this was working not too long ago. Hello world, hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? Cool. So we're doing a screen capture. So why is that not working? Unable to find Windows.form clipboard, get image. I could have sworn that this code worked, but apparently it doesn't want to work as soon as I start streaming. So we're going to have to figure it out on our own. Fun. Cancel. So where is like the errors going on here? How to integrate Python into a Linux system. I don't know if that's a question or not. How do you can just do like sudo apt install Python 3. Cool. So, I'm genuinely confused on why this code is not working. We're in our downloads directory. If we paste this, that's fine. So we can do a get screen unable to find windows.forms.keys. Invalid operation. All right, can we just Google? Can we use the Google? I hope this works. All right. Sorry, I'm checking my phone. All right, yeah. So, what object form? Make sure you load the following assemblies at the top of your script. Good morning. Yes, it is very early in the morning for me. It is 1:30 in the morning. And I got stuff to do tomorrow, so you already know. So let's paste these in here. Did we use the dot drawing? We do. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So now if we copy all this and then we clear and we paste this, There you go. So if we do a get screen capture and look in our downloads, there you go. So we have a screen capture 0.jpg, and it's a screenshot of the keyboard. Cosmo on that script grind though. Yes, sir. Now we got screenshots with PowerShell. So what we can do is actually get this to work on our what was I about to say? Get this to work on our target. I think that's what I was intending to say. Yeah. Cool. So now we actually have the script to get screenshots. Awesome. So in our main.py, we can do like a take screenshot, right? And then this could be like option 4. There you go. So take screenshot. We also need a way oh no, okay, so take screenshot, and then should it just send it back to us immediately? Hey, I'm about to go to school, see you soon. Take some sleep though. I will definitely get some sleep eventually, but until then. Cool. So we have option 3 to take our screenshots, right? So let's go and modify our current options, right? So option 3 right now is our shutdown. So we need to make this option 4. And instead, we're going to make option 3 this. So let's do screen shot option. And then we're going to do an elif option equals 3. There you go. And then we can do how we're going to get the screenshot. Should we just do screen shot as a function, and then just do the rest of the implementation up there? Because what is it going to take to do the screenshots? We need a screenshot script. So we can do like the remote upload, right? And upload our screenshot. Yeah, so how did we get the keylogger onto the computer? How did we do that? We did a remote command to download it, right? Yeah, so we did remote commands to do web requests. Got you. So we'll probably do something similar. So we'll do, this is screen shots. So def screenshot. Was that the function that we made earlier? Was it screenshot? Yeah. So to get that working, what functions are we going to need, or what parameters? So to send a screenshot, we are going to need the address of the computer, we're going to need the password, and then we're going to need will we need the username for startup? No, because we don't need the username. We just need their working directory. Working directory. Cool. Cool. So let's go ahead and get this working. Let's see if we can. So okay, so I guess there's two ways. We can install the screenshot tool and then take a screenshot. Yeah. So install oh, I guess we can see if yeah, we can. Okay, actually wait, how do we want to do this, right? Because we need to have the screenshot file on the computer, what we can do is like search if the screenshot is there, and if it isn't there, okay, let me get some more water. Cool. So we have our screenshot capabilities here. Let me see if we can. All right, actually, we just have the take screenshot. That should be fine. Should we have an install tools function? But I don't know if we want all of our tools on there, because that can raise a lot of AV concerns. Yeah, so no, never mind. I guess the best thing we can do is do an install screenshot. So install screen capture, and then option 4 will be take screenshot. Yeah. Okay. So, and then this means option 5 will be to restart your PC, restart the target PC. So down here, that means option 3. Well, option 3 is to install the screenshot thing. So that means we need to do a remote command of the IPv4, the password, and then the command we're going to do is we're just going to do install screen capture is equal to this string right here. And then what we're going to do is just grab this. Let's just grab this F string right here and then modify it. So when we are right, so it's going to do a PowerShell.exe window style hidden, and then invoke a web request to get, instead of our keylogger.ps1, we're going to get our screenshot.ps1, and then have the out file be our working directory. And then we need to get some random text. So if we go into our software directory, and if we list, let's go into, oh no, it's my malware directory, isn't it? Yeah, so cd to PowerShell, and then PowerShell, that random text generator. Cool. So let's copy this random text, and we're going to have that be the output file right there. So that's the name of our screenshot file. So our command that we're actually going to be running is the install screenshot capture. There you go. So that should install it. Then option 4, which is to take the screenshot. So elif option 4. So this actually takes screenshot. Cool. So when we're going to take the screenshot of the computer, before we can do that, install screen capture option, and then take screenshot option. Cool. So what we need to do is do this, and then we need to call that screenshot function. Obviously we need our IPv4 address, and then the working directory, right? So working directory, and then this also needs to be working directory. Cool. So what we can do now is go ahead and get the screenshots working, right? So we have, where's the screenshot function? There you go. So our screenshot function's right here. Oh yeah, can you like close these? Yeah, I'm gonna close the keylogger. Cool. What are we trying to do? Take screenshots. How are we going to take screenshots? You love Python? Yeah, Python's an amazing language. We're only using it on the attacker side though. Most of the rat, when it comes to the Windows side, is like PowerShell. So when we're taking these screenshots with our file here, we're basically going to, let's just obfuscate. Oh yeah, so we need to basically just have this run a get screenshot capture at the end. So then we just need to run the name of that file. So if the name of that file is this thing .ps1, all we need to do is do a remote command so that's right, we only need to do a remote command of the working directory and that. So we don't need an actual screenshot function. We can just use our remote command abilities on their IP address, their password, and then the command we can send is a take screenshot is equal to their working directory. We can just do a // and then we'll make this an F string so we can throw their / working directory and then their screenshot file. And then that'll take a screenshot. All right, so now that that takes a screenshot, we need that to send it back to the computer, right? All right, I appreciate the obscene amount of Python words. All right, chill out with the spam, mate. Or I'm gonna have to like. Cool. So I'm so disoriented, y'all. I really can't lie. Take screenshot equals this thing, and then okay, so we run it and it's going to give us a screenshot file, right? So it's going to give us a screen capture. So instead of screen capture, we need to get some more random text. So let's get some random text. So that's going to be the name of our screen capture files. And then we need it to send us back the screen capture. So that way we can view it. Right, so we actually may not need this section at all, or this section, so we can cut that out. Actually, we can Control-Shift-G, there you go. Cool, so instead of this, what we're going to do is our current work directory, this, right, and then .jpg. Okay, so this is going to be the name of the image. All right, and then it's going to, so yeah, it has the $C option. Oh yeah, should we have like remove screenshots? Okay, so instead of getting it, okay, how do you get the current like date and time? Because that, I feel like that's going to be more helpful. So let's do get date time PowerShell. I feel like that's going to be a better name for it. Oh, but then how will we know? Like if we do, yeah. Yeah, like how will we know what their what's it called? How will we know what their the file is called if it's named after the specific date and time? Unless if we get the exact same date and time, or we just move all the images. Also, we can remotely download all the images, right? So we take the screenshot using that PowerShell. It gets the screenshot, saves into their current directory, and then we can remotely download it, and then we can change it on our end, right? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. So this will be the name of it. We won't have to worry about that $C. If that's all this is doing, we may as well just make this the, right here, $. Yeah, so we can cut that out. So save it as print working directory this thing.jpg. So if we copy this, it should save a screen capture as a really weirdly named thing right here. Yeah, so we get the screen capture called that. Awesome. So now what we need to do is have it remotely download that file. So let's go into Visual Studio. We get that file on the computer. So when we take the screenshot, we'll do take screenshot. All right. Now what we need to do is download the screenshot. So download the screenshot. So we can do remote download. Let me get some more water. Cool. So the remote download, right, we're going for their IP4 address, and then the password, and then the path of what we're trying to download, right? So the path of, so we'll just do screenshot location is going to be equal to their working directory, and then the name of that screen image, right? So this.jpg. So we can copy this and / this.jpg. All right, so when we're doing remote download, we can just do the screenshot location. So that's what we're downloading. Cool. So that's going to download it into our downloads directory. And then what we need to do from there is actually we take the screenshot, we remotely download it from their computer to ours, and then we need to rename screenshot to appropriate title, right? So instead of this, we're going to name it after the date and time. So we need to see how we can get date time Python. Cool. Python datetime, yeah. So I know we'll have to import that datetime module. Return the year and name of weekday. No. So okay, so I guess we're just gonna have to play with this in the Python console. So let's do bpython for that beautiful syntax highlighting. And we're going to import date time. Cool. So if we just do, if we import date time as dt, there you go. So if we do dt dot now, is that what we have to do? Oh no, you have to do dt dot date time dot now. So if we do this and then x is equal to this, if we do x, it's going to say all of this. How do we format like all of that? I'm not liking this tutorial. I just need like get current date and time, right? Like how can we format it and stuff? Date.today. So we can do from date time import date, right? So if we do dates.today, it's going to say the date. So we need the time though too. So right, we need today's date and the time. Get today's date and time. Get date and time, yeah. So date and time. Oh, so they have it like dt string equals now. So from date time import date time. All right, so we're going to need to put that. From date time import date time. There you go. Cool. And then from that, we can actually get our what was it? Oh, so now that string format time. Oh, I see. So that's how you format it. So %age, %hour. So we don't need the second. We can just do. Okay, I see. Got you. So we need to do. So now equals datetime dot now, and then okay, got you. So let's go ahead and let's make a function for this section. Let's have it, we'll do it like right here or something. No, this is like right before the remote connection stuff. So we'll do it here. So we can do a function that basically is going to get current date and time. So we can do def. I don't want to name it after something important from that. We'll just do DT format. Cool. So in here, that's not what I was looking to. We need to get. Oh, okay, yeah, we'll just do current date. There you go. So we can have our current be equal to date time dot now. There you go. All right, and then we can return a string, right? And the string is going to be equal to current dot this thing. So we need to do, so instead of now, we can do current dot string format. So this is going to be, let's do %month, day, and then year, and then we'll do a tac, and then this thing. So yeah, there you go. Oh, actually we'll do underscore, and then text here. There you go. For the sake of file formats. Hey, welcome to the stream. How you doing? How you doing? Oh yeah, so gets current date and time. Awesome. So now what we can do here is, wait, where's our keylogger function? Yeah, so we don't need a screenshot function. Where is our I'm super confused. Where is our option to do all the... Okay, yeah, so this is what we're doing. Because this is actually 2 lines. This is just one big line. This might have to go in its own function. So yeah, we'll end up making a screenshot function. Bro, it's 8 a.m. It's me, Matt. Yeah, what's up, man? Yeah, it's literally 2 in the morning for me. Why am I streaming? I have no idea. Oh, it's because I fell asleep. I got home and I went to sleep, so now I can't sleep. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to stream because I'm going to be coding anyway. Damn, I drank all my water. Can we finish this, though? Can we finish screenshots? That would be awesome. So now we need to rename the screenshot. So we can do an os.system. And then we can just do an f string. So we can say, isn't there a current date? So we can just do file name is equal to the current date. And we can just say os.system. And then we can rename, right? So we can just cd or move home/downloads. So move home/downloads / this weird file name right here. And then we're going to move it to our home. Whoops. Home/downloads. But this time we're going to have it be named to that file name. So yeah, that's all this does. So what we're going to do is take this out, and then we'll just do a take screenshot function. Cool. So we can go under a keylogger, which is right here, I think, and then do our section on. So takes screenshot, and then we can do def, and then our take screenshot function. Nice. In 2 in the morning, I gotta sleep because I'm learning this Lua, and I'm happy about it. It's like being addicted to VS Code. Yeah. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. I know. I think someone else on the server is learning that same language. There you go. So what do we need? We need the address, the password. Oh yeah, so I just have command. So instead of command, this is going to be take screenshot. Oh, wait a second. These are the same name as the function. All right, so let's just do screenshot. So screenshot is equal to screenshot. There you go. So that way we don't do anything dumb. So we take the screenshot, we download the screenshot, and then we will rename the screenshot to an appropriate title. So let's make sure that we are getting everything we need. Is there anything else we need? We need, so instead of IP4, we need to do address. Cool. And then we're parsing in our password. Then is there any other things we need? File name, we getting that from this. Current date, we have that function up here. So I think that's it when it comes to the taking screenshot stuff. Oh, it's 4 in the morning here, and I'm watching your stream and still sleeping. Hey, let's go. I mean, yeah, it's 2 in the morning here too, so not too far from you. So screenshot equals is that all we need for taking screenshots? Because we have the remote commands and stuff. So for a keylogger, it's like the same thing though, right? Oh, we don't need the working directory. Oh yeah, working directory. That's what we need. See, I knew I was missing something. Working directory. So we need to replace this with working, and replace this with working because we don't have access to those variables. And then file name, we get that from here. All right, that should be it. So if we go down here and in our option 4 is to take the screenshot, what do we need? We need our address, which is the IPv4. We need our password, which is the password. And then we need our working directory, so we can do working directory. And that should take the screenshot. So we can just do a print statement here, \n, and then let's let them know that we're installing the, so installing key or screen capture, ... All right. And once it does that, we can just let you guys know that the key, it's installed, right? So in double quotes, we can just say with a little plus sign, screen capture installed. Awesome. So, and then we can do a \n. Awesome. So with this, let's say with the taking screenshot function, where is that taking screenshot function? Is right here. Yeah. So let's have all these little print statements. So print, we'll just say taking screenshot. So taking screenshot. Oh yeah, don't we have to like not do the title case? Yeah, so we can't do title casing for the sake of clean code. Taking screen capture. Cool. So now what we can do, sorry about that, is let's go back here. So taking screenshot. All right, so taking screenshots, right? It's going to run that file, and then we can just say, so this is going to be a new line here. So we can do a print statement, and then let's let you guys know that we took the screenshot. So we'll say plus sign screenshot taken. All right, and then let's download the screenshot. So we'll print, and then this, then the pending downloading screenshot. All right, and then we can do a print statement here, and then say downloading screenshot, or oh wait, no, we're not downloading the screenshot because we have the screenshot downloaded. So we'll say screenshot downloaded to, and then \quote, \quote. Whoops, that's not a quote. There you go. And then we can say ~downloads. And then we'll say, we'll just say formatting screenshot. So print, and then plus sign, whoops, formatting screenshot. Dot, dot, dot. There you go. I always forget that I'm not supposed to be doing title case. And then that. So taking screenshot, screenshot taken, downloading screenshot, screenshot downloaded to your downloads folder. And then formatting screenshot. And then all we have to let you guys know is now that the screenshot is formatted. So we'll say confirmation sign, screenshot formatted. Cool. And now what we can do is a print statement. Oh yeah, so let's actually cut out this line and we'll just replace it with this line. There you go. And then here what we'll do is we'll just say screenshot downloaded. Cool. So a screenshot downloaded to this, and then we can just do the new line thing and then a new line. And there you go. That should be it. I guess we can run this. I'm going to Control D this, and we're also going to have to obfuscate this, but if I look, I think let's quit. Can we list and see SHR partition, right? And then what we can do is let's actually make sure that the screenshot file is on the GitHub page, right? So if I do go on to payloads, the screenshot.ps1 is there. All right, cool. So if we go onto our terminal and use our only rat on our target. Whoops, I am typing a bunch of stuff. Cool. So we have install screen capture and take screenshot. So if we run option 3 to install the screen capture should be installed. So if we go on to our okay, there you go. I think this is the screen capture file right here. I can't remember if I'm being completely honest. Let me actually edit. Yeah, okay. So it did remotely download the screenshot file onto our target computer. So now if we want to, we can go on, or we can just close that. So let me go on to, okay, let me close this. Let's go on to here. And if we go on our help menu, we can see option 4 is to take a screenshot. So we'll do option 4. So taking screenshot. So it says screenshot downloaded to our home directory. Cannot stat home.jpg. Interesting. Okay, so did that work? Like if I cd into our home and cd into downloads and list, so did it download it? Red row app data temp. Oh, so let's make sure that command is working. Let's cool. Let's do Control Shift O. Here we'll just do a C to get the information from the computer. So if we do a SSH pass tag P and then in quotes put the red row password in there. Whoa, whoops. There you go. Copy this by, so we'll get that pass and then we'll do SSH only rat at 192.168.1.50. That's the IP address right there. And then we can do a remote command or remote command control or whatever it's called. So when we're taking the screenshot, we're just doing their working directory /.ps1. So let's go to their working directory. Oh, do we have that right here? So working directory, yeah, I did it. Temp. So temp, and then slash, and then when we have it in our keylogger, we're doing slash dot ps1. Okay. So it's hanging. Why is it hanging? Right, so SBQRVIP or something is the name of the file. And this is SBQRVIP, whatever. Yeah, so this is the name of our PowerShell file. Let's just close that. Then did it make the JPEG? All right, let's copy this. Right, if we cd into this location, we do a ./s that ps1 unable to type form. Oh, it's because we don't have the most updated version, right? Yeah, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and update this whole thing. So let's do screenshot test. So screenshot, we'll just do screenshot 1. Cool. So then we can try installing this again. We can do the help menu to clear. I think our option to install the keylogger is number 3. So we'll do number 3 to install the screen capture. And we'll do it one more time. Just make sure it has the most recent version. Cool. So if we do option 4 to take a screenshot and, you know, list in our downloads directory, yeah, it's still not working. If we run this, all right, interesting. So if we just like open with Notepad, oh, so it doesn't have those new things that we added. Why does it not? Did I update the GitHub properly? Screenshot 1. If we go on screenshot.ps1, we have these. That should be working. Why is it not working? When we go to download the screenshot, how are we doing that? Cool. Remote download. Okay, so install the screenshot, right? Install screen capture is equal to PowerShell, PowerShell.exe, this whole thing, and then it's going to output it in a working directory as this. Yeah. So if it's getting the screenshot.ps1 file, fine. Yeah, all right, so that should be fine then. Maybe it's just the virtual machine, or maybe we need to update our, let's escape, let's quit only rat. Let's just push this as screenshot 2 just so we can have a clean new update. Yeah. We'll do our sh partition only rat, and we'll do option 3 to install the screen capture. All right, and then if we, so yeah, we did that to install the screen capture, right? So that should be the most updated version. So if we open, there you go. So it has those things at the top now, which should mean if we are to run this now with option 4, So period is not recognized as an external command. Oh, so is there a flaw in the actual screenshot process? Where do we take screenshots again? It's under the keylogger, right? / working. Oh, I don't think we need the / We can just have the working.ps1. Right? Is that what was giving us? So it says taking screenshot and it got the error. We don't need to worry about creating the directory. And then, yeah, because it's not successfully doing it. All right. Let's try this. So we can hit Q to quit. We can update this and then do our only rat. So if we do our option 4 to take the screenshot, okay, now it's just hanging. If we go under Windows computer, there is no like .jpeg files or anything. If we / our ps1 now, it takes a screenshot, right? Yeah, and it saves it right here. So let's delete this. Oh, whoops. All right, so let's right control, and let's try to finish this, guys. Let's try to finish this. Control C. Cannot make directory. Yeah. So why is it having so much trouble? In that in that like code, the screenshot.ps1 gets the screen capture, saves it as c.jpg. Maybe that was worrying. Okay, I think this should work. Let's try this. All right, so let's go to our terminal. We can go ahead. We can just delete this, and we can clear that. So if we list, right, there's nothing in there, yeah, other than the log file from the keylogger. So let's do attempt 3. Cool. So if we were to quit and then partition, do the new one, right? If we are to, let's say, grab keylogs, or, oh, actually, no, let's do option 3, install the keylogger. Just make sure the newest version is installed. I mean, sorry, I said keylogger, screen capture. All right, so if we take a screenshot, all right, so why is that like messing up? It's having problems running the, so screenshot, this is the working directory, right? So if we go down here, yeah, so this is fine. This clearly works fine because it's installing it properly. It's just option 4. So when we're throwing that working directory in there, it's not getting the right thing. So print \n taking screenshot ... Then it is saying the working directory. Oh, is this the wrong slash or something? No. Remote command. So it's trying to run that PS1 file. Is there something wrong with this PS1 file? Can we just like echo hi just so we know it's working? All right, fine. We can just have the right output. So write output high, right? If we update this, all right, let's go ahead, quit. We can partition, run only rat. Cool. So if we go ahead and try this again, we can see if we can get this working. Come on. What are we trying to do again? Restart target PC. Oh, yeah, take screenshot. Oh my gosh. So we do option 3, install screenshot capture. There you go. So now if we do option 4, it's going to try to take a screenshot. Is it because of our user? Is like the difference between our user and their user? Does it need to, do we need to specify like the user? All right, you know what? This is what we're going to try doing. Cool. So let's go ahead and choose option 0. Right, we'll do PowerShell. So we have a remote console on the target computer. What we can try doing is just copying this whole thing, throw it in here. Right, so if we write, so access is denied. How do we have an access is denied? Don't we have admin net session? Yeah, we have admin. What do you mean access is denied? All right, what is this error coming from? Oh, without a logged in user, is that what it is? So they have this $ proc value. Does that proc value go in anywhere? All right, so if we just throw this somewhere, like, I don't know where we're supposed to put that. All right, we'll just do this like right here then, I guess. Oh, I see. Is that supposed to be 1 line or 2 lines? All right, cool. So is an alias of where object. Cool. Let's make this easier. Cool. So if we try, oh, so app.exe. So where object is equal to oh, so we need the location. $, environment temp, and then we can do a / and this PowerShell file. All right, let's try that. Hopefully that works. We'll just exit. Cool. So if we go out of here, or want to make this lower so that way we can see this. So screenshot 5, cool. Partition this, only rat, cool. So let's install the screen logging software. We'll install it one more time, make sure it actually got installed properly. We can clear, and then we choose option 4. All right, yeah, so it's not going to work like this. Wait, if we choose option 0, right, PowerShell, right, and if we try this whole thing, send wait with 1 argument, access is denied. But we just fixed it with the new code, did we not? Oh, wait, that void. Unable to find type. So as long as the path is equal to the environment temp directory, can we just do that? Do we need to specify all of that? Copy this then. You cannot call a method with a no value expression. Send wait, access is denied. Yeah, why is it? Can we? Oh my gosh, that's running without a logged in user. Script works if I need to run the once key, for example. The script is called by another script. We just run by the task scheduler. Send wait, access is denied. The current script. Oh wait, why is this formatting so weird? I just need the answer. New PowerShell, and then as long as I need a role I can call with. I get session, some way access is denied. Yes, what you're trying to do can be done remotely in Microsoft's utility that works on Windows 10. Thank you. You can't just tell me how to do it. This cannot be done without a GUI. There's no shell. What you're trying to do cannot be done remotely. Okay. So can we not get remote screenshots? Or is it just like, right, if we copy this, all right, we can get rid of this output high thing. Access is denied. Dang, guys. Get screenshots. Access is denied. Unless we can run it as their user, right? Like if we do run as slash user and then red row and then get screen get screen capture. So if we run it with their credentials, the system cannot find the file specified. Oh, okay. Can we just do /s whatever? Oh, users only rat. Can we cd into the environment temp directory? Oh yeah, we need a cd into the same path but on the user side. So can we Control C? All right, so instead of this, can we use their username, which is red row? Whoops. Yeah, so if we list, there is our file right here, right? If we /that capital S file, it'll say access is denied. So I guess we can't take screenshots in a remote standing. Unless if we find a way, right? If we do this same thing, but we just do run as /user red row, and then on obviously we don't actually know their password, but if we run there, it's not a valid Win32 application. Interesting. So unless if we figure out another way, right? Because we tried to do send keys print screen. So can we do PowerShell remotely send keys? Yeah, right. So if we do this, dang, no one answered this. Oh, 2 answers. I tried solving by creating scheduled tasks on the remote machine. I solved it by trying to create tasks on the remote machine and have the PowerShell script. Oh my gosh. I made the use of this tool. Copy the script you want to execute and remove the script you want to execute and remove the machine to the remote machine and use PS exec tool to run the script from a remote machine. Oh, so this is for C something, right? This is for like, yeah, C#, yeah. This is not PowerShell. Oh wait, no, PowerShell. Okay, wait. Let's just look at our terminal, right? If we do PS exec. Okay. Tech user, tech password, service. Oh, is this like for command line? Oh, it's not recognized. So what is that? I guess it's for C# then? Is that what that is for? Damn. Nah. Wait, what? That has to be wrong. What the heck is marklap? So on the following command launches an interactive command prompt on // marklap. What the heck is that? Is that like the user? This command executes ipconfig with the all switch and displays the resulting output locally. Alright, so I guess this is the stuff, or this is the code. So psxs. So what's this marklap thing? Control F marklap. You can enclose applications that have spaces with their name and quotation marks. Yeah. This input is only finds entity. Control C determines a remote process. If you omit a user name. Okay, so let's try something like this on our remote console, right? So if we do PowerShell, let's clear, and let's try to paste this, right? So psexec. I know it says it doesn't recognize it, but if we do like red row or something, and then we do the /, yeah. So obviously that's not going to work. But if we do this, I honestly don't even know what marklap is. Marklap. And then we do a /SB whatever. Yeah, it's still not going to work. Yeah, so that's probably for something else. We need a way to get this to work, guys. Let's do Control-Shift-T. Yeah, let's go back. So PowerShell remotely send keys. Oh, wait a second. If we look at this code, how do we send keys? So Windows forms send keys, right? And yeah, so since Windows forms, like that's what this is, Windows forms. So process get process where object is the path of the environment temp. This visual says interaction proc ID. Okay, well it's still gonna. What happens if we run this in PowerShell? Runtime exception. Okay. So if we just do this, proc get process. I don't understand. Now where did I go wrong? Oh my gosh, guys. Yeah, okay. I guess we're gonna have to figure out an alternative way to get screenshots. So, PowerShell remote screenshots. Take a remote screenshot with PowerShell. Okay, so there's two scripts. So computer name, we need the computer name or like the username? We need the whole computer name. I guess we're gonna have to get that. Okay. So file is equal to ctemp screenshot.bmp, gather screen resolution information, set boundaries, and then, oh, so it's doing like a bitmap. Okay. And then capture save. So on the remote PC, you will need screenshot.ps1 on the remote PC. Your trigger set in PS is on the local PC. Also, it's psexec.exe. Oh, wait a second. Where is that Windows tab we had open? There you go. So it's a psexec.exe. So if we do psexec.exe, okay, it still doesn't still doesn't work. So after, so psexec temp tools, psexec.exe. Oh, where do you get this? Oh, installation. Just copy psexec onto your executable path. No, it doesn't. That's not how it works. Do I have to do it on my direct Windows? CMD this. Yeah, that doesn't work. psexec.exe. Interesting. Okay, so the screenshot is not working out. We have this. How to take a remote screenshot with PowerShell. I'll copy it back to those, but the picture is completely black. So I got this to work, but it's a little bit more involved. With multiple monitors, you need a screenshot to PS1 on the remote PC. So let's get this on the remote PC. All right, let's just go over here, local temp. All right, we'll do ss, do a code ss.ps1. Cool. So ss.ps1 gets the screenshots. And then it'll save it to our screenshot1.bitmap. Cool. So that's good. What's next? It says we need another. Oh, you know what we could do? Oh no, never mind. That wouldn't work. What we can do is, and then this is the trigger for the script. Right, so if we were to throw this in here, would that even work? the term tools is not. Yeah, PSExec has no idea what that is. Why don't we have a PSExec? Is it because we like don't have Windows activated? Or is it like download pstools.zip? Oh, that means we need to download that onto their target computer. Oh my gosh. That's like a lot of implementation for screenshots, you know what I mean? Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to open a new terminal. I already have one open. If we go out of here and into our CD resources, and then we can move this, yeah. So if we unzip, we can rm-tech rf redrow.log, right? So if we list, we can unzip PS tools. Whoops. unzip. There you go. psexec.exe. So can we do a share psexec.exe? Dang, hold up. That did everything. Let me go over here. Yeah, so if I open up resources now, psexec.exe, yeah. Share psexec.exe. There you go. So that share command is just an alias to share it with my shared folder. So if we go on here, let's go in the shared folder. Yes, there's that ps.exe. Let's move it into my downloads. So I run this. Agree. Oh, so we're going to have it download psexec onto the computer. So that way we can get remote screenshots. Holy mackerel, yeah. Okay, so we're going to have to get that installed. But that means now that if we go onto this thing, cool. So that means now we should be able to get screenshots. So if I /ss.ps1, copy from with screen 5 handle is invalid. All right, yeah, so let's go ahead and try to copy this. Copy this, and let's run this in a remote console. Some queries not recognized. So all right, yeah, so we need to have the path. So, so we need to download psexec into their temp directory. Cancel. Move it into their temp directory. Cool. So, if we go into our console, we can change the psexec.exe path to C. Let's just copy this path right here. If we can get this working, then we should be good. So C : users psexec.exe. Cool. So if we $Q user server. Oh, is there a Q user too? Is that also a file on this thing? Q user. Q. Or they're all P. Oh, okay. Okay, interesting. Let's do this. Let's open up a new thing here, and we'll put that at the top. But let's go over to Firefox and copy the trigger script. So computer name. So user. Oh, so the user is only rat, right? Oh, convert from query user. All right, let's try red row first, because that's probably the user that they're looking for. Let's copy this out. And what we're going to do is have the path to that temp directory be right there. And the last thing there's going to look for is so psexec computer name, PowerShell, tech window style, hidden file, and then we're going to do /temp, and then our ss.ps1. So if we run this in our okay, the term query is not recognized as a whatever. Okay, I just want to see if we got that bitmap. Screenshot 1.bitmap. Alright, it's just a plain whatever. Oh, is it because it's not done loading? And then this takes a screenshot. So hidden file, and then ss.ps1. Okay, maybe that's gonna work. But it's taking its sweet time, you know? Like, I don't know if it's just hanging or if it's just like, let me look at the documentation a little bit more on what this person's doing here. So capture session details. This is perfect. I actually started using PSA after I realized I need to attach my session. And that worked well. I added some specific user transfer to screenshot that PS1 to the machine, but otherwise it's exactly what I wanted. Alright, cool. I did notice, but black box those flashes. Alright, maybe a bit late, but to get rid of the black box from start PS1, you're already invisible, like a BBS file. I mean, that's actually a good point that person is making, that if we can do it with like remote screenshots with like Visual Basic or remote screenshots with something else. Alright, so we're going to bookmark this, save it to our rat folder. Alright, cool. So, is there any other way we can remotely take screenshots then? PowerShell remote screenshots. Tutorial PowerShell taking screenshot. Yeah, but I need remote screenshot. Unless if we have like a screenshot logger. So instead of doing individual screenshots, we'll have a file that takes screenshots every X amount of minutes. But that would be cool if you could just like take a screenshot, you know? But I think that would also be cool if we do like, I feel like you should have the ability to take an immediate screenshot. But having the ability, because technically what we could do is have it in the startup directory, and then it would just loop and take screenshots every X amount of minutes. Right, yeah. And then you can do like a grab screenshots and see. So what's like the limit that they should be able to have? It's like 5 maybe. Okay. Maybe that's what we'll need to do. Don't save. So this PowerShell will just have not every hour, but every 5 minutes maybe. So screenshot.ps1, right? Can we just have it? Yeah, so we're going to need this section right here. So uncomment this. We can, let's uncomment all of this stuff, right? So what we're going to do is have it be saved as this right here, but in these curly braces and that $sign curly brace thing that they're doing, we can have that C there. All right, let's actually have that in the beginning. Cool. And then we can also do like the random text generation thing. So bitmap save this. All right, cool. So let's cut that out. And cool. Let's just do this. So screen capture path base is equal to this, and then we'll say, you know, for each of those items that have this .jpg, we'll save that. So this will be 0 all the way to whatever. Cool. So all we need to do now is loop this, right? We can do like a loop, not infinite, so like, what's a good iteration? Is 5 minutes a good iteration? Yeah, can we just do like a while true and then sleep for 5 minutes? Cool. Yeah, we'll try that. So, we'll just do power. Wait, this should be pretty straightforward though, right? It's just like a while true. Yeah, so while $true, get the screen capture, right? Yeah, so while true, get the screen capture, and then we need just to delay for 5 minutes. So we can do PowerShell sleep 5 minutes. Okay, so start sleep. You can do text seconds and then milliseconds. Oh, I guess we could do every minute. Start sleep tech seconds, and then we can do 60. So every 60 seconds we'll take a screenshot. Yeah, okay. And then we just need to, so what if we had our installer create okay, yeah, so we'll have our installer create the controller.cmd file, and then we just append these lines to the end of it. So that way we don't have to worry about recreating multiple controllers for all of our startup programs, right? Yeah, okay. So that's what we're going to do. So our stage 1.cmd, this is going to be in the startup directory, right? So before we do that, we can literally echo off to our controller.cmd file. What is the controller.cmd file named? Like our keylogger, right? It downloads the controller as this file right here. So we'll just, well, it doesn't, oh no, we need to keep track of the name. Yeah, so we'll just do main.py, or where's our stage 1? So echo off this.cmd. So this is the name of our controller. Cool. So now what we can do is just append to it, right? So if we go into our screenshot, instead of having to remotely download the controller, what we can do is go to our start menu, right? So in our start menu, and then what we do is basically echo our double quotes, right? Obviously we're going to have to do escape sequences on both of these, and then we're going to add the line from our controller.cmd, which is, do I have something in my clipboard already? I do. So we actually don't need to remember that right now. So yeah, we can cut this. We actually delete our controller. Move to trash, yeah. Because instead, we're just going to echo this backslash to the, so echo start process PowerShell tech hidden environment temp ps1. So echo this syntax right, so echo, and then it's going to echo PowerShell start process PowerShell.exe, and then it's going to do a hidden environment temp something that ps1 in quotes, and output. Does that even make sense? Can we run like, so yeah, can we outrun this last line in our terminal? I don't think, yeah, so Control C. So wooden style hidden. Oh yeah, so we need to go to the startup directory. So what we can do is Control-Shift-X. If we CD and then we just do an only rat with the red row and then do a C, we can get the startup directory right here. Cool. So we can do CD and then into quotes, start directory. Awesome. So if we list, right, list, we have that file right there. So if we paste, if we copy this and then paste echo PowerShell this and append it to the end, if we cat our file, okay, that looks super weird, so I'm just gonna like edit. So it added that super weirdly. Can we do that in like quotes maybe? All right, let's close, save. Okay, let's right control and then go here. Cool, so, oh, is it the backslashes? So let's get rid of these backslashes. Cool. So when we do that and hit edit, it still adds it super weirdly, yeah. So we can save it. Let's try, right control. Let's try in our terminal. Let's see if we can. Putting it in quotes. So echo. Yeah, okay, so now it's going to say environment temp. Windows style hidden environment temp p.ps1. All right, let's try this. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Edit. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. I don't know why I'm streaming so early in the morning. All right, so it does this weird formatting, but it looks like proper, so we'll probably stick with it. So I mean, we can just try a new installation process, right? Oh man. Okay. So here's the new PowerShell, right? It's going to take a screenshot every minute, and it's going to be named 0, 1, all the way, whatever. Cool. So that's the first step, if we can get that working. Cool. What's next? We need to find a way to append to that file. So if we can run this script, so Control-C, we're basically going to replace so after that we'll just do echo. So we need to do \quote there, and then a \quote there. So start process PowerShell.exe. Yeah, and then append it to that file. Okay, and that remote command should work. So So that's basically taking the file that's already in our, let's go into, oh yeah, let's get like rid of all those exe files. What we're going to need to do is in our resources, rm tech rf all.exe list. There you go. So now we can just do an rm tech rf uela. Is there anything else that's not mine that I don't want in here? rm tech rf ps version ps tools. All right, that looks about how it was before. Cool. So we can clear and we can do a git update and then screenshot. I don't know what version we are on, so I'll just do 5. And we can see, all right, so our screenshot code is done. It takes screenshots every minute. This keylogger section, no, because this is the, wait, if this is our keylogger section, yeah, so our keylogger section is adding that file, right, or adding that line right there. Yeah, so what we need to do is basically copy this, right? And what we're going to do is when we're installing the keylogger, or installing the screenshot, yeah. The USB rubber ducky course is great. Oh, appreciate that. Yeah. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I honestly forgot what. Yeah, so for those of you who are just joining in now, right now we're basically building a RAT remote access toolkit, and we're basically trying to get screenshots on computers that we have remote access to. So right now, yeah, this is how we can install the keylogger. So that's installing the screen capture, and then we can basically do add to startup is equal to this, right? So we can just get rid of this. So what we're basically going to do is in our start menu, we're basically going to environment temp and then the name of our screenshot file. So according to this stage.cm, I need to remember at echo off. So yeah, this is going to be their startup directory. So environment temp startup directory, and then we just need to know the name of the screenshot file. So that takes screenshot. That's the keylogger. What's the name of the screenshot file? This one right here, that's it. All right, cool. So that screenshot file we are going to need to put into this. So this.ps1 goes to this file.cmd. If we go up here, all right, cool, perfect. So then what we can do is Control-Shift-D, and then we can just do an add to startup. Cool, so we added it to our startup file. All right, I think that should be it. All right, let's try this, guys. Yeah, so we're going to get our installers, SMTP installer. I'm going to copy this onto our target. What we're going to do is go to our downloads, move to this side, there you go. And we'll do a new, whoops. We can delete both of these. New. I'm on math lesson right now. Oh, so you're like class and stuff or something like that? Yeah, I need to go to sleep eventually because it's like 3 in the morning. But no, we're going to finish this. SMTP tech installer .cmd. Yes, change it. And then we are going to open with code. All right, so we can paste this into here. I'll put the red robot. Yes, I can't unfortunately show you guys my password, so I'm going to go on my face. Type in my password here. All right, so all right, cool. So that should be good. Let me. All right, cool. So that's the SMTP installer. Cool. We can actually delete this file, and then we can do SMTP installer. All right, and literally just let this thing do its thing. Yeah, it's going to take its time, but cool. All right, cool. So installation process is done. So the startup directory. Oh, wait. We did it wrong, guys. We did it wrong. We'll have to reinstall it. I'm gonna go on my face so you guys don't see. I didn't push it up to the GitHub, so the way it's supposed to install doesn't install anymore. SMTP tag installer. I know you guys can't see the screen. Give me like 30 seconds so I can super quickly fix my dumb mistakes. Hopefully I can do this quick enough so that way you guys don't get annoyed. All right. And then all right, cool. So if we save this, close that. Oh, let me actually real quick do one last thing. Super sorry, guys. There you go. So, cool. Back. Sorry if I write wrong. I don't really know English. I have a question, if you don't mind. Yeah, what's up? I'm a beginner in IT world, and I've seen how risky it is. So I was thinking about antivirus and VPN, but you say you don't need that. But experts say you don't need that if you know what you're doing for a beginner. You'd recommend extra security. If you give me what you recommend. Yeah. So I'm assuming you're on Windows because you're asking about like antivirus. There's nothing wrong with having antivirus. Antivirus is definitely something good to have. Or using things like VPN to have like some sort of privacy. So my suggestion is like, why not? As long as you can trust like the security and privacy of it. Just for like general usage, I don't see a problem with it. But yeah. So now we have to install this again because I'm dumb. And no, wait. No, I'm dumb again. Don't let me be dumb for a third time, guys. Wait. We need to push this up to the GitHub. There you go. All right, there you go. It's all up in the GitHub now. Now we can upload. Now we can install it. My gosh, I'm not thinking straight today. Thank you very much. Of course, yeah. Like I'm on Linux, so I don't really use too much antivirus software or anything like that. And they're like, you're on Windows. This is a virtual machine. Okay, so it didn't create the doesn't our stage 2 that or stage 1.cmd? So it's going to echo and echo off into something called this thing.cmd. Yeah, so that should do. Or I guess we can just do that in our stage 2.ps1 instead. So, right, instead of echo, we can, let's just do add content, and then we're going to do our path of our current location, which should be this. So we'll do $ this, and then our value will be equal to at echo off. Oh yeah, so this will be this / that, right? So there you go. So it's going to take that path of that CMD file, and then it's going to add a value of at echo off. Is VirtualBox the best free virtual machines? Yeah, in my opinion, VirtualBox is good. VMware is good, but you have to pay for a lot of the better features. But VirtualBox is a lot better. So close this, and we can close that. All right, so let's try this again. If we go over here, we'll do screenshot 6. We mean everything's up to date. We just updated the code. Get add all, get status, get commit, get commit tag A. Okay, interesting. So did it commit properly then? Like if I go onto only rat, right? If I go into payloads, and then stage 2, we should see that add content. Yeah, so it didn't. Yeah, so it didn't didn't do it. Let's go on to stage 2, and we can just do at off again. Cool. Cool. So let's see if we can get update screenshot 7. Get add all. Why is this being so difficult? Get commit tag M, please work. Get push tag U origin. Man, it says everything's up to date, but it's not. Is it like a tech force? Is it not uploading or updating? It's not adding the new thing we made. Why? Last commit was 3 hours ago. Hold up. Only rat. Refresh. resources. Okay, so clearly this is not working. Why is it not working? Why is this not working? So what we need to do is, all right, so we have the script, right? This PS1 file should take screenshots every minute, right? What we need is to have it create a controller. All right, so let's just make sure it's working. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. So add content to this path, which is so this is our current location / this.cmd, and we'll give it a value of echo off. Oh my gosh. All right, and then I don't know why it's not committing to the GitHub. So what this is going to do is append everything. I'm gonna just add something random. Let's just add a comment at like the bottom. Let's do runs main function, just so that way we have something to commit. Cool. So if I do like a git update test1, changes not staged. Which adapter would you suggest for wireless hacking? The one I have it's an alpha one. I forgot the specific model. Is this one with the 4 little antenna things? What model is this? It's the AWUS 1900. I'll just give you the one I use. What is it? Alpha AWS 1900. I think something like that. There you go. That's the one I have. So if you want to use that one, you can go ahead and try. No changes added. So if we do a git add all. So if I do git, isn't it git status or something? Git branch tech m main, git update work. Oh my gosh, why is git being so weird? Oh, is it because we're in our resources? Is that what it is? Git update work. Seriously, we were in the wrong path? That's all it was? Oh my gosh, I hate everything. Anyways, let's try this again. Jesus Christ. Alright, so we're going to do the little thingamajigs. So we can exit. Dang, this chunk is being slow. Oh, all right, exit, 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 exit. Holy mackerel. Okay. So what we're going to do is check to see if this worked. Okay, so we did create this file. And if we edit the file, we'll see that it has an echo off. Perfect. So when we have our other programs, we can actually add the other, features that we want to add in there. So what we can do is let's go into our email and get the new file. So we'll download redrow.rat. It's the new file that it sent us. And what we can do is go to our terminal and, oh yeah, so we can quit, Control D on this. All right, cool. So if I list here, we have our redrow.rat. That's our old one. So let's get rid of that one, and then we'll move the new one into our current directory. So now we can use our only rat on our redrow.rat, and there you go. Okay. So what we can do now is let's try to install the screen capture. So if we do option 3, permission denied, option 0. So let's do, okay, we'll do option C, and then we can quit. So if we do SSH mythos or SSH only rat at 192.168.1.50, and then the password is capital ZMRX. Is that O or 0? We'll just try 0. All right, ZMRX O. So only rat at 192.168. All right, so if we do SSH pass tag P, all right, and then SSH permission denied, please try again. What? Oh my gosh, y'all. Does our stage 2 remove? Yeah, so let's make sure we just go over here. We're going to open this as an admin. There you go. So what we're going to do is basically we're just going to delete that file. All right, let's retry installing this thing. Yes. All right, now let's give it some time to actually install, do its thing. Hopefully this works. I'd be kind of annoyed if it doesn't work out. All right, so it's going to bypass those things. Cool. So it created that file, which is good. So it should have emailed us a new file. Yeah, so redrow.rat. Let's download this one. Save file. Cool. So let's rm tech rf our redrow.rat file, and then move our new one into here. So if we do our only rat, well, let's also do sh partition sh. So if we do only rat redrow.rat and then option 0, cool, we can remotely connect to the target. If we exit, we can exit, right? Awesome. So let's try option 3 to install the screen capture. System cannot find the path specified. Okay, so let's figure out what's going on here. Let's go on to this section, roadmap, or let's do this main.py one. cool. So we can do print 1, and then we can do print 2, see where the error is happening in section 1 or section 2. So we can do, so let's do this, and then let's do this. All right, so we can quit option 3. So print 1 happens after, so print 1 works fine. And then when we do add to startup, it doesn't work. So gilqxiexkp should be that file, yeah. So we go to the startup directory, and then at echo PowerShell, or we can just do a PowerShell add tech content, and then it will do PowerShell start process, PowerShell exceed when shell hidden, all that stuff in quotes, and then add it to right. So how does the add content work? Dot path. So what we can do is add content tag path be equal to this file right here, which should be in our current directory, right? Yeah, because we'll be in the startup directory. So then we'll be able to PowerShell start process.exe window style hidden environment temp, this whole thing. And then add that there. Oh yeah, and then, whoops, cool. So it adds that path, and then we just do tag value, I think. Yeah, and then this is the value. So PowerShell start process, PowerShell.exe, let's style hidden, all that. So let's try this. So quit. All right, option 3. The system cannot find the path specified. Why can it not find that path? CD into users, username. Oh, is it not getting the right username if we do C? It has the right username. Damn, bro, you planning to sleep? I slept, so when I got home, I slept until, I got home at 5 and I slept until 9:30, 10 o'clock. So I kind of slept for like a solid minute. So I'm gonna try to get like, it's where I messed up my cycle. But I'll probably stop around the 45 to 4 o'clock mark. Yeah, school in the morning, so. This makes no sense. This does not make sense. What does it mean by it can't find the power? So it goes to the C user's username, which is redrel, and then app data roaming, Microsoft Windows, then it goes into start menu, and then it goes into the startup menu. And then we do a PowerShell add content tag path, which is the this thingy.cmd, and then the value is, in quote, PowerShell start process, PowerShell.exe, window style hidden, environment temp, that thing, and then end quote, and then this is the quote to close off. So what's wrong with that? Is there no start menu? Is it All right, so let's try. Bro, one time I had this the sleep cycle, like going on to sleep 5 to 6 a.m., waking up at 4 p.m. Yes, dude, I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh my gosh. How did I mess up my cycle in like the middle of the week though? Yawn. This makes no sense. Does anybody anyone want to build this rat for me? So the system cannot find the path specified. So when we're doing the install, so we're installing the screen catcher, it does this one perfectly fine. So when we're adding it to the startup directory, that's where it's having issues. We're always having problems with the startup directory, guys, I promise you. See users, username, active roaming, and then we're going to cd into their CD, they're going to go into the start menu, and then they're going to CD into programs, startup. And then it's going to do a PowerShell, add content. Let me copy this and let's go into our options here for a remote terminal. Right, let's do PowerShell. I messed it up on Sunday when I did go to sleep at 3 a.m. Yep. I get you 110%, bro. And then we need to delete all these backslashes. All right, and then instead of username, we'll just do red row because we already know what the username is. So and cd start menu, and is a separator in this version. Start cd into start menu, and is not a valid separator. Oh, it's because wait, are we running this in PowerShell or are we running this in CMD? Yeah, we were supposed to be running this in CMD. So CMD, got you. So let's run this right here. Wait, why is it so broken up? All right, let's try this again. I don't know why the universe is being so mean to me right now. Copy this. All right, Control C, Control V. Oh, whoops, Control Shift V, I guess. All right, so we'll just go through and delete all these backslash quotes. So backslash this, and then right, and then cd, and then replace this username with the actual username, which is red row. Positional. Okay, so what's the error going on here? It's always like if you stream, but it's like very early in the morning, there's always more energy. I don't know how it works, but at least when streaming, I have this feeling that I can chat and talk with people. It's awesome. Yeah. I'm honestly coming to the point where I'm just like streaming whenever. If you've seen some of my older videos, like my first storytime video I did, it was just like I was like recording at like when was I recording? I was recording at like 2 in the morning, I think. So let's try cd into the start menu now. So if you cd into the start menu, all right. So then we can just cd into the startup. I'm just trying to each of these things line by line to see if these actually work. All right, so now we're going to cd into the startup. All right, so now we're in the startup directory, which means we can just run this PowerShell syntax, right? Right, guys? All right, so now let's just hope this works. Oh, okay, so what's wrong here? PowerShell add content tech path at the value of PowerShell start process PowerShell.exe hidden environment temp / this.ps1. Oh, maybe we should do a variable. So let's do this. Let's take this. All right, and then we'll do and path. So and set, and then in quotes path equal, and then we'll do and right, and then in this path we just put the PowerShell path. So / quote this, and then / quote this. So path equals this thing. Oh yeah, and then we can just do this. So then when we're doing the and set path, so let's have this and set path somewhere else. So once we cd into the start menu, we can do the and set path, and then we'll do see the program start menu. Oh, okay, start up, that's where we need to go. So once we're in the startup, we'll do set, and then we'll do path equal to PowerShell start process PowerShell, this whole thing, and then we'll just have the value of %, path, and then we'll end it off with a double quote. There you go. I'm happy because in 3 days I have like 2 weeks gap. Oh, a 2-week gap. Nice. There's so much stuff. Nice. Lucky you. I have like a 4-day weekend thing going on eventually. I don't know when or where. So that should work, right? All right, let's try this. So Control-Shift-X. What we'll do is we'll exit out of this, exit out of this, exit, exit, holy mackerel. All right, so if we partition and then we do this, option 3. Flip, dude. The system can't find the path specified. What if we try to install the keylogger? Like if we do option 1. Is it also having? No, it worked perfectly fine. I'll be back in 40 minutes. Oh, cool. I might not be there or be here by then. So yeah, I'll see ya. All right, y'all. This is not going well. Let me go here and let people know that this is broken, so people don't try to use that and be like, oh, why is this not working? It's because it's broken. We're going to fix those eventually. But yeah, I guess good research, guys. You know, we're making it further. We're getting there. We're getting there. I think this is going to kind of start segueing to a good ending point for this. Unless if I can figure it out right now. Let's go. So take screenshots. It does a remote. Okay, so we don't have to worry about taking the screenshot. We need just to install it. We install it fine. We just need to add it to the startup directory. How can we go to the startup directory effectively? Can we do a cd PowerShell or a PowerShell cd into the startup directory? So we can just do startup directory. And then what we can do is just delete all this, and then we can just do a so this semicolon space, and then we can do an add content at the tag of this path, which is this file, and then tag value. The value will be 2 single quotes. All right, backslash on one of these, so we can have this one, and then backslash this one as well. And then, yeah, there you go. Cool. So in this value, we're basically just going to be doing whatever's in here. So let's just edit, copy this. So yeah, we're basically putting this in there. I don't know why this is in quotes. Why is that in quotes? Oh, is that what the stage 2 is doing? All right, we'll worry about all this later. Cool, let's figure out if we can fix parts of this. So let's get it out of these quotes, and we'll just do that. So it will add the PowerShell environment temp, and then so instead of this .ps1, we need to run the the screenshot file .ps1. So the screenshot file .ps1 is called, which one it takes the screenshots? What's it called? Take screenshot. Yeah, it's called this .ps1. So copy this file, go back down here, and then replace this with that. Okay. So let's see if that works, because if that's what it takes to work, that's what we're going to add in the other stuff as well. So we can do Q to quit, partition this, run, and then if we do option 3 to install, oh my gosh. Set location, yep. It doesn't like that. It doesn't like that. Alright, what we'll do is, instead of startup directory, we'll cd. What we'll do is, alright, close this. So yeah, what we'll screenshot capture not installed. So if we do C for the config, we'll just go all the way into Windows. So cd into the Windows directory. So instead of red row, we can do username, and then we'll go into all the way to the Windows directory. Then we'll cd into 2 double quotes, right, //, and then we can do start menu, right, in the space, and then we can go to their program startup. So start menu, colon, and then program startup, right? We can just do cd outside the period of 4 to 5 months where I went to bed. 6, 7 in the morning, woke up at 1700. Glad I got rid of that. Yeah. I'm so lost on what I'm trying to do. Let's quit. All right, let's try this again. All right, option number 3. Dang. Oh, wrong username. This should be not our username, but the target username. Yeah, I forgot. Let's try this again. Quit. All right, option 3. So CD into start menu. So is there any way we can do PowerShell CD into directory with space? As much as I would love to say, that's just like the double quotes doesn't work when we're doing it like this. Is there any other way we can do it? Okay, wait, is there an environment startup? 0 PowerShell $ environment start up CD into $ environment. All right, can we echo $ environment startup? Is that a thing? No. Okay, so it's not a thing. Is there like a file we can change directories to that leads right in front of the startup directory or close to it? Right, if we exit, and then if we do option, or if we do config, right, is there any way we can see that to the like programs directory? Man, dude. Are there any other ways that don't require double quotes? So yeah, everyone's saying solution is just double quotes. There has to be another way. Alias my doc equals this. All right. There has to be. Yeah. So it's like doing it separately. Yeah. I think that's that. What was that? Not what I was doing. CD to users, and then their username at data roaming. CD to startup menu in double quotes. Like I put it in double quotes right here. But it just ignores it. Is there like a PowerShell escape space bar? Is there any way you can deal with the space bar? How do I deal with spacebar when escaping double quote character? So you put the whole variable in quotes. So you do cn is equal to. Oh my gosh, this is not gonna. How to escape spaces and file paths. Adding a caret before each space. This only works in command prompt. That's fine. We'll convert back to command prompt. What we'll do is we'll go to add the startup. Right, we'll get rid of this. So it will cd into our target username app data roaming Microsoft Windows. Then instead of this, it will do a and cd into our start menu. Our start menu, we'll even throw in the little caret thing here, see if that works. And then we will do the and cd into this whole thing. And then at the end of that startup, what we'll do is, wait a second, there's no single quote there. Was that the error? Cd start menu, and then cd into programs. Invalid argument set location. Yeah, okay. So it wasn't going to work anyway, I guess. I guess we can just add the and there, I guess. And then we can do a PowerShell, add content tag path, this whole thing. All right, hopefully that works. If this doesn't work, I'm probably just going to stop streaming. Option 3. All right, so this is not working. How did we install the keylogger? Right when we needed to go to the startup, like that username. So this is here, and then okay, so this whole thing's in like echo. Okay, so I guess we can take it out of these quotes, and what we'll do is we'll take this whole line and we'll put it in this. So instead of username, we'll do target username. And then what we're doing is the app data, this whole thing. So instead of that, what we need to do is go copy this.ps1 and put it right here. All right, in theory, if that doesn't work, I don't know what will. There you go. I thought that's what we did the first time. Apparently not. But we got the keylogger installed. Or we got the screen capture installed. So if we do option 4. Oh yeah, so we're not taking screenshots anymore. So instead, we're going to grab. So this is no longer broken, which is good. But we can now grab screenshots, right? So once the keylogger or screen capture is installed, we need to let the user know that it's done. So we can say, okay, so they need to restart their target, similar to how the keylogger works, right? So we can just do restart target computer to execute, right? So we'll do option 3, screen capture installed, and then we can do whoops, So they can say restart target computer to execute. Cool. So it added the screenshot. All right, added start. Cool. So what we need to do when we take the screenshot is now we are, instead of take screenshot, we're doing a grab. So grab screenshots. What we're basically doing is we're grabbing all of, so we're doing a remote download. So instead of taking a screenshot, we're going to download screenshots, right? So we're doing a remote download, but instead of grabbing this file, we're grabbing all of the .png files. And then we'll say screenshot downloaded, and then formatting screenshot. So formatting screenshot, and then, okay, actually, I guess what we'll have to do is not format these screenshots yet. Yeah, let's just try this first. If that works, that would be awesome. So when we have that installed, if we look at this file, you can see PowerShell start process, right? Yeah, so it's going to start the other file, the screenshot file, perfectly fine. Awesome. So we can save this. And what's going to happen is, right, when the computer turns on, this will run. And it's going to take screenshots every minute. Oh, wait, why is it saving the screenshots in the startup directory? Oh, it's because it started in the startup directory, I guess. Okay, that's fine. I guess we just need to change where it's downloading those directories, right? So instead of working, we need to actually go to startup. So then we can do startup. All right, so grab screenshots. So here we need to do grab screenshots, and then we need to do the startup directory, right? So the address is IPv4, and then the startup directory is the startup directory. Cool. Cool. So we should see, yeah, every minute it's going to take screenshots, right? We're obviously going to fix this later. But for right now, it'll be fine. Oh my gosh. This is like really annoying. So password startup directory. Yeah, so let's go ahead and quit partition. Right, so if we do option 4 to grab screenshots, yeah, so it's going to have trouble with that startup directory. So what we're going to do is when we go to grab the screenshots, instead of taking that startup directory, we're just going to have to remote download. I need to figure out how it's going to. So right, yeah, the controller that's there is okay. So instead of having it do that, let's have it $environment temp. So with the still hidden, cd into $environment temp, and then it will run that p.ps1 file. All right, let's try this. So escape, or whoops, quit. So if we do option 3 to install screen capture. Cool. So we installed the screen capture onto their computer. We can delete these because we should start getting screenshots in here. And if we edit this, then delete this line, then we can close this file and we can run this. All right, I saw some errors here, so let's pause. So start process cannot be found, environment temp. Oh, because it's start process positional parameter to be found. See users local temp. All right. PowerShell start process. The PowerShell exe when it's still hidden, and then oh yeah. So what we're going to do is do this first. So PowerShell cd into this, and then do all of that. So that's what we're going to write to the file. So if we go into, oh my gosh, I'm really hoping we can finish this because I'm getting really annoyed. CD into this. So we're adding, where is this section? Echo PowerShell. Yes, we're going to echo. Oh, whoops. I hit the wrong buttons. Control X. Let's go here, and then echo this. So we're echoing PowerShell, and then we need to cd into the environment temp. Yeah, so that cd's in the wrong spot. So PowerShell cd into environment temp, and then start process this whole thing. Perfect. Let's try this. Quit. Option 3. Cool. So what we're going to do is close that. Don't save. So if we edit this, you can see that we have all this stuff in here. All right, let's delete this. All right, so let's save that. So do we have screenshots coming in to our temp directory? Are they still going over here? Oh, maybe, oh. What we'll have our code do is our screenshot. This will cd into $environment temp. Isn't it like set location into environment temp? There you go. Let's do that. So what we can do here is just do the PowerShell and then start process the $environment temp / this. All right, let's try this. This should be it. Fingers crossed. Quit. All right, so partition only rat, option 3. We're installing. So, all right, it's started it. So we can delete these. So right, if we edit this, we can delete this middle section right here. We can hit save and run that. All right. No, it's saving it to them still. So what are code should? Oh, it's because it has the wrong screenshot, right? So if we edit this code, yeah, because we need to change the code in there. So Control A, copy, and then go in here, Control A, Control V, Control S, X, run this. Okay. So it should be running that. No, it's still adding all these screenshots into here, bro. Oh my gosh. All right. I do have to get ready to like go to bed and stuff. But I'm probably going to have to push off this. You know what? We'll go to 4:30. We'll go to 4:30. We'll go to 4:30. I have 10 minutes. So set location. So with CD, the proper term is set location. Yeah. So we set our location into the environment temp directory. We get screenshot capture. And then the path will be $ environment temp so environment temp, right? That's the, all right, so environment temp and then / this. So screen capture base, and then we can just do $, right? And then here we can do screen capture path base. Cool. So this is going to be equal to the temp directory / this, then all of that. All right, perfect. So, all right, so that has the newest version of the code. Cool. So we can actually Control A, copy all this, go here, edit. So Control C, Control V, all right, and save. Cool. So we can close this, and then we can run this. All right, so let's see if we edit this, if this has the right stuff. Environment temp that this thing that PS1. All right, cool. We close this. It should make images, because it's making all these images in the start directory, but they're supposed to be in this directory. So every minute it should. So I guess we should just wait a minute and see if our next image pops up in our startup directory or in our temp directory. It goes into our startup directory. How do you send Control delete to your thing again? I forgot. File machine. All right, guys. 7 minutes left. Let's delete this file. cool. What we're going to do is, let's go ahead and help menu. Let's do option 5, restart the target computer. Cool. Cool. All right, now it's going to take its time to restart. There you go. All right, we got 6 minutes on the clock. All right, so come on. All right, so we're back on the Windows computer. Cool. Windows key E. So we might need 3 of those. So one over there, we'll go up, down. All right, cool. So we're going to go to our local disk, users, red row, app data, roaming, Microsoft. Yeah, so it's going to open all the images that are in the startup directory. Yeah, so we can't have them in the startup directory because it's going to show, hey, where are all these screenshots of me doing my stuff? So what we're going to do is we're going to change our code just to take a single screenshot first. So that way we can ensure that it's going in the right, directory. So startup, cool. So all these need to be saved in the temp directory. Cool. So I'll just copy this path, and then we'll go to downloads, and then I'll just paste this path in here. So we'll just go back until we hit app data, local, temp. All right, cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit new text document, and we'll do our controller.cmd. All right, and then we can open this up in a notepad. We can do @echo off, and then what we'll do is our one-liner, right? So we can go into our main.py, and then we'll add this to startup, right? Where are we adding startup this? Echo PowerShell. So yeah, this line right here. All right, so PowerShell, this whole thing, that CMD. We can save this, close this, cool. What we're going to do is change our SBQ.es1. We're going to open this with code. All right, 3 minutes on the clock. All right, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Remind. All right. So what we're going to do, come on. What are you doing? I don't care if you have a new feature. Close. All right. So what we're going to do is just do a get screen capture. That's it. All right. So once we do that, it'll be good. So if we run this, controller.cmd. What is this.cmd? Edit. All right, we won't worry about that right now. Did this create any image files? There's not a single JPEG in here. Wow. Okay. So let's open this up in code and see where we're going wrong. So get process where, yes, we don't need this anymore. We just need those. And then get screen capture. So what we're going to do is set location. We'll literally just copy this actually. So set location to the environment temp directory and then get a screenshot capture. Cool. So yeah, this should work. So if we minimize this, I don't know what that's for, but if we run the controller, oh my gosh. Can we just open up like a administrative? Actually, no. Let's open up normal PowerShell first. All right, so if we go into our temp directory, cd into our temp directory, cool. If we // capital S .ps1 thingy, calling save with 3 arguments, the path given is not supported. Screen capture base. What does that mean? Yo, I'm back. Welcome back. I don't know what I'm still doing. I don't know why I'm still going. Wasn't it $PWD / this? $ environment temp / that. Can we do that instead? The given pass format is not supported. Can we like echo $ screen capture path worth whatever? Oh, so it's a different /. So it needs to be a /, right? So let's try this. All right, so that looks better. It's calling save with 3 arguments. Oh, is that not right? Oh. Yeah, see this. All right, we'll just do this at the end. So if we run that, there you go. So if we get rid of that echo and look in our section here, is there any oh, there's a JPEG. Let's go. Wait. So if we replace, so we'll set our location, then we'll uncomment these and then comment this out. So uncomment this, uncomment this. All right, so we can copy this whole thing and then Control A, Control V. Oh, oh, wrong file. Wrong file. Okay. I had a heart attack for a second. So, if we go onto our Windows 10 computer, and now if we run our controller, every minute it's going to add an image file. Right? Or if we edit, yeah. Oh, and then if we run this, oh yeah. So what we need to do is, okay, so basically it's going to run that, right? So if we just run this, every minute it's going to create new JPEG files, right? So it's going to sleep 60 seconds, scan the screenshot capture. So if I edit this, right, if we just do PowerShell start process and just don't do this. So PowerShell start process tag hidden, that this thing, right? Yeah, so if we save this and run that. All right, I got 71. Hey, let's go, passing grade. Yeah, it's getting close. So it got one screenshot though. Where'd the screenshot go? Oh yeah, so we got one of the screenshots. Okay, so what we're going to do is Control C. Right in here. Right. All right. So that should, this whole thing should be working. So let's just echo pick taken. So instead of like this, we'll do 10 seconds. That's going to be very chaotic, but it's just for testing. But it's not saving. Yeah, but like the other images it's getting, I think it's just overwriting the same JPEG file. Oh, is that what it could be? You might be right. What was the 137, 37? Yeah, no, you're 100% right. Yeah, okay. So, but it's supposed to check. Oh, it's because we have the partition up here. Dude, thank you. Oh my gosh. I forgot. Okay. Oh, I'm dumb. Huge shout out to Erwin. And me being a dumbass. Oh wait, actually before we do that, we can probably set it back. Right, so if I do this, yeah, there you go. Every 10 seconds. A pic taken. There you go. Yo, thank you. Wow, I appreciate that. So what should the interval of seconds be? I think 1 minute is probably the most ideal. Okay, yeah, we'll have it just be 1 minute. You guys can literally edit it though, because you'll have remote access and you can just change the file number of seconds. Wow. Okay, so let me control copy this out of the virtual machine and put it in the actual PowerShell code. So all we need to do now is, because now that it will run it remotely or install it remotely, right? Because it will start PowerShell DXT when install hidden temp, that file, and okay, perfect. So all we need to do is grab the screenshots. So now that we have screenshots there, can we actually grab them? So if we quit, let me repartition it just in case if I did any changes, I can't remember. So if we do option 4 to grab the screenshots, no file directory. Oh yeah, so all that JPG is not going to do it. So we need to get every number. So unless if we have this code save it to a specific directory, and then we can download the directory. All right, so let's do that. So we'll do set location to environment temp. Then we'll make directory. We need random text. So let's go over here, Control Shift X. Oh, here, Control Shift O. All right, malware, CD into PowerShell. All right, so what we can do is pwsh random. All right, cool. So let's copy this, and then go into here, get that random directory, and then okay. So what we're going to do is make directory in environment temp / this, and then we can just put in quotes. And then what we can do is set location. Okay, I guess what we can also do is just $path be equal to this. Then we can make directory on $path, and then set the location to $path. Okay, so what we can do is put this at the top of the file here, so that way we can access this .path directory right here. So we'll do $path to this stuff, and then yeah, that should be it. So when we're trying to download the files off of the computer, we don't need to worry about taking screenshots right now. We just need to download the screenshot. So downloading screenshots, and then screenshot location will be equal. So we just need to get that location. So it's going to be the temp working directory, right? So working. So it says startup. We'll get their working directory, and then it's going to be the working directory / this weird name that we came up with. So copy this. So working directory / this directory. So then we're going to get the screenshot. So remote download that location. Right? Is that, and then in our remote download function, we're saving it to our downloads folder, right? OS downloads. Yeah, and we're saving it to our downloads. All right, cool. So in theory, that should be it, right? So if we quit, right? If we repartition, only rat, and then if we do option 4 to grab it, can only, oh, I know what's wrong. When we're calling it down here, we're calling it a start directory. So option 4 needs to be the working directory. Yeah. So quit. All right, option 4. SCP to temp. Okay, so that's going to work. So what we need to do is push all this up to the GitHub. So we'll do screenshots. Before we update it, I'm going to go onto the main.py, and we might have not made this broken. So let's go ahead and do that. And we'll update our GitHub. Cool. So if we go out of here, go into this thing. All right, we can, this is updated, I think, but I'm just going to make sure. Okay, so this is the most recent, so set location path. All right, cool. Let's go over here. We'll close this. We can minimize this. Cool. So what we're going to do is, where's our downloads directory, start directory? All right, so we can delete that controller. That's CMD. Cool. So let's install the rat onto the computer. Cool. So it's going to get all the files on there, do the little installation process that we've probably seen like a billion times by now. Then it'll do the keystroke injection to bypass the little windows. All right, perfect, cool. So we have this CMD file right here, right? So far, nothing's in it other than the echo off. So cool. What we need to do is go into our browser, the email. We got our new rat file. Wait, we didn't get a new rat file. There you go. There's a new rat file. Download it, save file. Cool. So we can quit this rm tech rf, our current rat file, move our new rat file into here, and then only rat that rat. Let me actually quit one more time and make sure we have this up to date. There you go. So if we do option 4 to install the keylogger, or no, option 3 to install screen capture, it's going to say installing screen capture, and installed it onto the computer. Awesome. Or onto our target. Now what we can do is option 4 to grab those screenshots that are already there. Okay, yeah. So what it's going to do, so first of all, right now if we check this, it's going to have this new line to run the screenshot thing. So if we run this, it will make a directory called, what is the directory actually called? Yeah, so it's making this directory right here. If we click on this, that's where all the images are stored, right? So every minute, images are going to be saved into, yeah, so this is where all the screenshots are going to be saved. I'll wait one more minute so we can have another image pop into here, and then we can remotely download these images. Oh my gosh, finally. So it's getting screenshots of the computer. I would probably just open up a notepad or something, just so that we can see the difference between the two images. So I do hello or something. And I'll let, whenever it takes that screenshot, hopefully if it takes that screenshot, I'm gonna just talking to see if it's gonna take that screenshot or not. There you go. So it took that screenshot. Don't save. So we have both of those in there. So now that the screenshots are there, we can actually clear. All right, if we open up the help menu, we can see our option to grab the screenshots is number 4. So if we use number 4, download save to home desk / downloads. Okay, so after all of this, if we go into our downloads folder, you see this folder right here. Let's go. We just remotely got screenshots of the computer. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh my God. It has been 3 hours and 36 minutes. But we got the screenshots. The last thing I want to do real quick. Beautiful. I know. Oh my gosh. Finally. The last thing I want to do super quickly is have this be renamed. So what we can get, do we still have our get current date time or current date function that I made a while back? Do I? Current date, yeah, perfect. All right, so what we're going to do is in our function that grabs the screenshots, what we're going to do is do an os.system to, what we're going to do is get the computer's username, right? So target username. We'll just do an os.system, and then we'll just make it an F string, and quickly we'll move the home directory's downloads folder. So downloads / right. So what's the weird name that we have for it? This, yeah. So, and we'll move it to the username. Well, we'll move it to their home / downloads directory. But this time we'll call it the username of the computer. And then we can do like the tag, and then if we want to, current date. So let me just see if we can run that syntax right there. So grab screenshots, where we grab the screenshots. The last thing we're adding is their username. So we need to do target username, and then that should be it. So what we can do is, oh yeah, we also need to have it delete the screenshots on their computer, but I'll worry about that tomorrow. Right now, I think getting the screenshots done was just awesome. So I'll put that in a little sub comment. Delete screenshots off of their computer. Oh, off of target computer. There you go. Yeah, definitely something we need to incorporate. But yeah, so super quickly, we can quit, partition this, right? So if we do option 4 to grab the screenshots, take your time. Or did we already grab it, or is it just screenshot downloaded, permission denied? Okay. What does it mean? Screenshot downloaded, permission denied. What did it deny us permission with? I want to do this super quickly. I just want to finish this, get over with. So, oh, I forgot move. I forgot the move command. Move that directory into that directory. There you go. Oh, okay, that's why it wasn't working. So we can quit. We can. All right. So now if we do option 4, hopefully it will do its proper thing. Take your time. Not in a rush. Oh my God. First of all, I'm very happy that actually worked out. Cannot move that into red row. Okay, so instead of the dates, I'll just do screenshots. Yeah, we'll just do username screenshots. So move downloads this thing to home downloads. Is it because that directory doesn't exist? Do we have to create that directory or something? No such file or directory. Oh, what we can do is, all right, we'll just do this. So move all of it. So what we can do is os.system, right, we'll just do make directory in home/downloads / all right, and then we're just going to make a directory named after the username. Oh, this needs to be a format string. So username, and then we can do the current date. All right, so with the current date, actually that should be fine. Current date, and then we can move it into downloads. So we can do screenshots, tag username, tag current date. So we'll copy that big mumbo jumbo and replace this. Okay, and then what we can do is a OS system, and then forward, and then we can do a rm tech rf home/downloads / whatever this is, and then end it off. Cool. So that should be it, hopefully. I know I said that should be it like 4 times now, but if we grab the screenshots. Okay, so let's download it. Come on. So is not a directory. Can I make directory home / cannot make directory? Why can't you make this directory? Oh, because it has slashes. What we can do is in our what's our current date thing? Yeah, so we can just do text instead. You can also put the folder username plus current date in a variable. That sounds even better. All right, let's call it loot folder. Loot folder is equal to username. All right, f string, then username, tech, current dates. There you go. So then we can just do one loot folder and then one. Seems like Erwin is just like low-key carrying my code. Just making sure I'm not doing dumb shit. So we move all those files into that loot directory. Wait, loot folder. Right, so we want screenshots of their username, current date. All right, so screenshots, loot folder, and then the downloads. Oh yeah, so we don't want a double screenshot section. So yeah, make directory of that folder name, downloads folder name, and then remove the original folder there. All right, that should be it. I know, how many times have I said that should be it? I need to stop saying that. But technically, I'm not wrong. That should be it. Just because it doesn't work doesn't mean I'm in the wrong. So, bro, gotta go. Nice stream, by the way. For sure, for sure. Appreciate your time here. All right. Screenshot downloaded. Screenshots. All right. So if we check the file system, we can see we have this thing with all the screenshots. There you go. There you go. Downloads. So we have this with all the screenshots now. What we can do is have it delete the All right, cool. So the last thing we're going to have it do is delete the screenshots that are already there. So we can do a remote command at the address, the password, and then we'll just do delete screenshots will be equal to this double quote. Cool. So first of all, what we need this to do is make this directory, right? So path equals this, right? So we need to make sure that path and that location is set. Well, because we could just delete the directory, right? Or let's figure this out. Let's go on. Oh my gosh, look how many tabs I have open. We don't need these anymore. Cool. So PowerShell delete all files in a directory. Delete all files in a folder. All right. PowerShell delete all files in a folder. Come on, y'all. All right, never mind. I just need the simple syntax. All right, so if I go on the Windows computer, go on PowerShell, right? If I just copy this and I just do a remove item, right? And then this path, so remove item, this path, all. Does that work? All right, perfect. That's the exact syntax I need right there. All right, cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to this thing, main.py. Our remote command is literally just going to be this, but we're going to have the username. So instead of red row, oh yeah, we have the working directory, right? So C items, yeah, so this is just going to be working directory. Then we can do a / and then /. Okay. So what we can do now is do that. So quit. There you go. Quit. Oh, sorry, my bad. All right, there you go. Partition, run this. Option 4 to grab the screenshots. Command is not defined. Oh, whoops. Delete screenshots. There you go. Right control. There you go. So let's do only rat. Oh, whoops. I always forget to update that. There you go. Please work for the love of God. remove items not recognized. Oh, we need to do PowerShell. Oh my gosh. Just finished already. PowerShell. Remove item, working path, that directory. Perfect. Okay. Please, for the love of... I don't know. I guess you guys, because you guys are just stuck watching this, eh? 4. Alright. That should work. Oh my gosh. Remove item. Oh, is it not an F string or something? Oh my gosh. It's not an F string. Guys, I think I'm just gonna like retire. I might just quit YouTube. I might just... Oh my gosh. Alright, let us try again. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, there you go. So if we go into our downloads... Alright, so we have all these new updated screenshots. Which one's the most relevant? 505, right? So this is 503, 503, 504, 5... So this is the most recent one. Those have those screenshots. But that also means if we go over here, the folder's empty. There you go. We're done. We are done, guys. That's it. That's it. Alright, so I'll upload it as a new version for you guys, so that way you guys can have it. So, this is version 1.5, so now you guys can upload or update it. I will obfuscate this later. Alright, I will do all the malware stuff later. What I will do is just put it out so that way you guys can have it. Screenshots work. There you go. It's on GitHub now. There you go. I am tired. It's like... It's 5 in the morning. I don't know if you can see that. It's 5 in the morning. Yeah. Why did I do this? I have no idea why I did this. But hey, we're here now. And now I'm going. So, thank you guys for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Finally got screenshots and we have keylogging done. We're just kind of powering through it. Let's see what's next, you know. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. So stay happy, stay positive, and as always, happy hacking.